Oh, hello. We're now looking at chapter 8 of Ecclesiastes. We are getting towards the end of the book. But let's begin by reading chapter 8, reading the New International Version, starting at verse 1. Who is like the wise? Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face and changes its hard appearance. Obey the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since the king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm, and the wise heart will know the proper time and for there is a proper time and procedure for every matter, though a person may be weighed down by misery. Since no one knows the future, who can tell someone else what is to come? As no one has power over the wind to contain it, so no one has power over the time of their death. As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. All this I saw as I applied my mind to everything under the sun. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his own hurt. Then too I saw that the wicked buried, those who used to come and go from the holy place and receive praise in the city where they did this. This too is meaningless. When the sentence for a crime is not carried out quickly, people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong. Though a wicked person who commits 100 crimes may live a long time, I know that it will go better for those who fear God, who are reverent before him. Yet because the wicked do not fear God, it will not go well with them, and their days will not lengthen like a shadow. There's something else meaningless that occurs on earth: the righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. This too, I say, is meaningless, so I commend the enjoyment of life, because there is nothing better for a person under the sun than to eat and drink and be glad. Then joy will accompany them in their toil all the days of their life, all the days of the life God has given them under the sun. When I apply my mind to know wisdom and to observe the labour that is done on earth, people getting no sleep day or night, then I saw all God has done. No one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Despite all their efforts to search it out, no one can discover its meaning. Even if the wise claim they know, they cannot really comprehend it. Right, so here we are. Now, we're getting towards the end of this book. Let's just look at these general comments. Just make some general comments. What I said, he said, themes he's coming. He said that you cannot understand the world by wisdom. And yet he never decries wisdom. What is wrong? The problem is if you give wisdom, if you make an idol out of wisdom, you think it can provide the ultimate thing. And it can't. It says here, a person's wisdom brightens their face. It changes its hard appearance. He has a positive view of wisdom. Then we get this bit about obey the king. What's it? But it's a bit like God, really. See, obey God's command, I say. Do not stand up for a bad cause. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since the king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" And yet that is what many people say to God. God, what are you doing? Not in the sense that David often had, where he just can't understand what's happening. He believes God is good, but can't see how it's working out. There's many men think they know better than God. That's that standing up for a bad cause. What are you going to do? It's pointless. God's God, you're not. And it gives the alternative: whoever obeys his command will come to no harm. The wise heart will know the proper time and procedure. Then going in verse 7 onwards, since no one knows the future, we need to accept the limit of wisdom. Wisdom isn't a problem. It's a problem if we make an idol out of it. He says, all this I saw as I apply my mind to everything under the sun. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his own hurt. Then too I saw the wicked buried, those who used to come and go. Another point he makes is that people will die, the reality of death. And then verse 7, when a sentence for a crime is not quickly carried out, people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong. There's a phrase, justice delayed is justice denied. That when justice is not done quickly, people lose confidence. People have this sense justice ought to be done so that they can take matters into their own hands. And this generally only causes problems. And in our own time, we know often justice does not seem to be done. And it says there's something else meaningless that occurs on earth. And again, the righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. This too I say is meaningless. So that I think I said right at the beginning, Ortland commentary I've been reading says that the NIV translating, I think it's Hebel, the Hebrew word. I might be wrong. Maybe I misremember that. As meaningless is a bad translation. Fleeting, he seems to think, is a better one. And here we see that we see times when the righteous get what the wicked deserve and the wicked get what the righteous deserve. It seems that things are wrong. But this is fleeting. So what's his answer? To give up? No, but to make the most of life. I commend the enjoyment of life, because there's nothing better for a person than under the sun than to eat and drink and be glad. The joy will accompany them in the toil all the days of the life that God has given to them. Essentially, get on with life. Don't hold a grudge. It's not worth it. And I applied my mind to wisdom to observe the labour that is done on earth. And so all that God has done, no one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Again, it's accepting our limits. We do not and cannot fully understand everything. He says, even if the wise claim they know, they cannot really comprehend it. No philosopher fully understands life. And if they say they do, they're lying. So again, it's accepting the limits of knowledge and understanding.